We are the Nerd Eternal Network.
Alright, welcome back everybody. I assume everybody remembers what went on last time?
Nope. We invaded an alien mothership and then set off all the alarms.
Well, I don't know how much of a we was setting off the alarm, but somebody set off the alarms.
No name shall be named.
No reason to shame anybody. That was, of course, after you stopped a jailbreak, or mostly stopped a jailbreak. I
Look,
think.
the person could fly at the speed of a fast helicopter / a jet plane. I wasn't catching her.
No, she got away. But she's only one of the stouter people you fought. Well, why be concerned? Alright, so when we ended last time, you were on the pirates' mothership. I guess we should just say you own their ship as opposed to the little transports that they go to and from the planet with. You had U.N.I.S.O.N. Two of your members had tried to astral project, I believe.
Yeah, most of the team had attempted to astral project.
And that seemed to trigger alarms once you got off the transport. Did you hear any of that?
No, because I was attempting to see if I could cut the light off, but it would be too dark then.
Anyway, as you were astral projecting, the alarm seemed to go off as you left the transport and got into the ship proper. And then you had 4 of those robotic units that had been inert up to that point, stepped away from the walls. So we are starting there.
Do we need to roll some initiatives?
Well, you know, if you think it's going to be a fight, you can. You can always try to talk your way out of it with the robots.
I'm sure they're wonderful listeners.
Hey, you haven't tried yet, that's all I'm saying. All the times you run into them, have you really tried talking to them?
I got a 7 on my coordination.
That's damn tricky.
I'm going to tell you that means no talking.
I mean, I could talk. Don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
coordinating
I don't have
myself
problems.
first. And it is not my decision whether or not we talk. It is now the decision of the mighty Myrmidon.
Oh, really? I hadn't seen what I'd roll.
You rolled well.
Oh, man. Nice. Wish I'd have rolled that to clutch something.
Let's see. Where did you get the +7 on that?
His coordination, I
wrong.
assume.
His coordination's a 5, I believe.
Yeah, it may have jumped on me.
Well, then let's count it as an 11.
Let's see. His awareness is a 7. If he may have hit that one instead.
Yeah, it jumped on me.
Okay. We'll just count it as an 11. Then we'll take the roll.
So instead, it will be launch that decides whether or not we talk to the robo.
Oh yes, let me roll for the robos.
Unless the robos roll a 13, in which case it will be their decision. It will not be the Robo's decision.
They did not.
Damn it. Zach, make a decision for me.
What do you want me to do?
I don't want it to be my decision.
I don't think the robots are gonna want to talk.
They've never tried to speak up to this point, other than when they were hurting people, there were some what appeared to be pre-recorded messages coming out of them.
And also, we came up here to beat the shit out of things.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Language. What would the kids think? Talking like that.
Are there kids in space that can hear me
There
specifically?
Might be kids, space kids. You don't know. There could be a daycare on this ship. You don't really know.
Also, I'm a hero for the millennials. Curse words don't exist. They're just words.
Can't really argue with that.
What do we use to talk to...
Willpower.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the word, the other thing for charisma. Who has a high willpower?
I've got a 6.
I'm going to give my turn to you.
No,
Congratulations.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Fine then, I'm going to kick it.
All right then. As
That
the Beastie Boys have said before, kick it.
Do you not like being put on the spot?
No, I don't.
Alright, which one are you going to kick?
The one closest. That one.
Okay. That will be your prowess versus its prowess.
Yep. Damn. I'm still rolling shit. It doesn't even matter what. Because Discord doesn't like me either.
Hey, a 2 is just as probable as a 6.
Hmm. You have seen how I roll, right?
Oh, I've seen how everybody rolls.
It gets
Roll
everybody
3.
a little bit, yeah.
I've rolled 3 ones in a row.
Alright, so it turns to try to avoid your kick. Your foot strikes the chest or slides along the side and you land in front of it. Because I don't think... Let's see... Because it comes out to a 0, which is what, a marginal? But in combat, I don't think does anything. Yeah. Yeah, you make contact with it, but it doesn't do any damage because it was trying to roll out of the way.
Okay.
Myrmidon.
So nobody talk?
Nobody talk.
Really?
Nope, we just kicking.
Don't worry, you're already
Yeah, I
finished.
don't have I don't have a map up, so whichever one's closest to me. I'll probably know.
How is the map not up?
Because I can't see a map.
What do you see?
A bunch of black squares.
Zoom out.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, I made the background black on the map because you're in space. I need to get a star field map, but yeah.
I'm guessing all the multicolored things are unison.
Yes, the ones that are formed up like bowling pins. Yes.
Be fair, you put them like that.
I'm just describing.
No. Also, it's more like a flying V.
Is that a bad guy?
Yes.
Not right next to me, but diagonal.
That one.
Yeah.
Yes, that is one of the robots.
Yeah, I'll punch that.
All right, give it a punch. and you do 9 damage?
Yeah.
Reminds me, I need to put the, just a second, I forgot to put the life bars up for the bad guys. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be 9 versus his damage reduction. Or 9 with his damage reduction subtracted, so. Oh, crap. Alright, that one goes flying away. Oh, you punch through it or some such.
Yeah.
Next up, U.N.I.S.O.N.
Cool. So stepping off the ship, unit will address them. We've come to discuss the matters of kidnapping and subjugation of human
You're a liar.
beings. Until someone comes down parlay, we will continue to make a ruckus here. And now I begin shooting.
So you'll come to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and you're all out of bubblegum, is what you're saying.
No. The moment someone comes down and says, hey, let's talk about this, I will talk about this. Until then, I'm shooting guns. Shaped like fists. So, I'm going to go ahead and line up the bottom right corner enemy.
Okay.
Starting with impulse, and I'll just be firing down the line at it until it drops.
Alright. All firing together. Combined effort or individual shots?
Individual shots right now.
Okay.
Because I remember the last time I could still puncture it with individual shots.
Okay.
So there's the first 2 blasts. An 11 and a 12. So 2 separate defense rolls.
Okay.
Both succeed in pounding it into a wall.
11. Both of those. Let's see. 1 to 2 is moderate. 3 to 4. Alright, that's a major success, so he'll have to roll versus the knockback on both of them. Alright, how much does your blast do?
Let me pull this back out. 5 right now.
Alright. So mine is his damage reduction. And now he's gonna make 2 strength rolls versus 5s.
I'm going to assume these things have a strength close to that anyway.
Yeah. So give me 2 6-sided dice rolls. That'll add to the damage. That gives them their target number.
Oh, okay, so just roll 2d6s?
Yes.
Or a d6 twice?
Alright, so it's a 6 plus your 5 is 11. He misses that one. 5 plus your 5 is a 10, and 8 plus his 5. Alright. So the first shot knocks him back, the second one doesn't do anything.
Okay, there is a wall very close behind him.
Yeah, all he does is fly back a few feet, 5 or 10 feet into that wall, and then drops prone.
Alright. But it's still active.
Yes.
Alright, then Novice will go ahead and fire at it.
Okay.
And I will go ahead. You've said it's prone now?
Yes.
Can I tap that?
For what purpose?
Just making an easier target because it's just kind of laying there. It's unable to really make an avoidance.
On the other hand, prone would make it harder to. Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Alright, so it'll get a +2 on the shot.
Say it's basically stunned and recalibrating right now. Yeah, it'd be a +2 to hit. That's what you're using it for.
Alright, so it'll be a 10 total to hit.
Good thing you tapped that. It makes a valiant effort to get out of the way, but fails. Your 5 minus his damage reduction. Now it's laying there still.
Alright, now my final 3 shots will just chain into the bottom left enemy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so that's 3 rolls he got to make. Alright. All 3 of them hit. 5 minus his 3 damage reduction. So he takes 2. Takes 2. And takes 2. None of those were massive or anything, so he just kind of drops where he's at.
And unit goes, ruckus achieved.
Recluse, you're up.
I'm just gonna, excuse me, run over to this guy and just lay into him hard.
Okay. Let's see, this would be prowess.
Nice.
Alright, so your first one hits. And you get 2 attacks.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Alright, so we managed to avoid the second one. Give me a roll on your strength. He's got to resist to go flying. Alright, so you basically knock him back into this corner. And he goes prone. What is your strength?
7.
7. Alright. Minus his damage reduction. Then it is the robot's turn. It doesn't even bother to get up. It just sort of sits up and takes a shot at you. You sidestep. The blast winds up hitting the roof of the hangar. Or I guess it would technically be hangar doors. The top opens up. That's how these things get in and out. Or do they open to the side? Anyway, whatever, it hits the roof. Launch, you're up.
I'm gonna go for this one
Alright.
with a kick. Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Won't have to roll for the knock because there ain't nowhere for him to go. He's already pinned in a corner. Let's see. And you got a strength of 6.
Let me double check. Yes.
Alright, minus his damage reduction. And you land on that one and he just kind of squishes it under you. You're all pretty sure these are not as heavily armored as the first ones you fought. Of course, by this point, you've taken out quite a few of these things, so they may just be running low. Or at least low on the top tier ones. Just 1 second. I'm checking the rest of the maps to see. Okay. All right. You are now standing in an otherwise empty room.
Are the alarms still going off?
Yes.
My boys will go back to being reconnaissance. So, 3 of them will, Novice and Impulse, will go ahead and just astral project and see what's going on.
Okay. As you start to spread out among the ship, give me a will roll. Hang on, let me look at this up right quick. I know it's going to be a willpower for you. Let me see what it is that I have to roll. Alright, give me a will roll versus...
Done deal.
For each guy after projecting.
Oh, sorry. Done deal. 12 and a 7.
Alright. The members of the unison that are after projecting feel like they have come under some sort of mental attack. They shrug it off. It wasn't stout enough to actually do anything to them this round. But they definitely feel some kind of attempt made.
But they're still able to travel and look about the ship.
Yes. For this round, at least. So what directions are they going?
Novice will head that way. Impulse will head this way. So, 1 down, 1 up.
Alright, you see this tank-like vehicle?
Yep.
And, some other kind of storage type stuff. This area back here, like a plank thing that you could open. Though you assume that would involve this thing having to land in the atmosphere to let the vehicle out. There are, however, no crew member around that you see.
Alright.
Alright, move one of the other guys a similar distance.
Oh, Impulse has already moved up. Getting towards the area with a bunch of doors. Past the lift.
Alright, you pass through the lift area. Oh, that's how they get the planes out to the lift. Okay. Empty hallway with several doors spaced out. It strikes you as a kind of a barracks area, probably. Just the way they're spaced, Next round, you can actually poke through a few of them and verify that that's what it is. Even though I realize you can see it on the map, that ain't real.
Yeah.
Alright, those are the only 2 you were sending out?
Yes. But right now, there's no targets, no enemies.
All right. Well, the rest of y'all, where are the rest of y'all wanting to go or wanting to do?
I think Recluse is currently piling up the robots all in this corner right up here.
No.
Just in case they do start Grey Goon. I doubt they will, because it seems like a bad idea to have that sort of self-destruct mechanism on your spaceship while it's in space. But just be safe.
All right. You gather them all up. Yeah. They don't appear to be going into the Grey Goo self-destruct.
I think I would kind of like look for maybe a terminal to poke around in, I guess.
That would probably be the smart move if we got an AI. She needs to see if she can some kind of way communicate with the ship where we have some kind of idea where we are. Might not be the worst idea in the world.
All right. Give me awareness rolls. Y'all try to find a good spot for a console.
Nice.
See, I just had to complain about the roller enough.
You just have to put your dice in the microwave overnight without cutting it on, and they'll roll better.
We'll put them in their place.
It actually helps if you melt one.
Front so they can watch.
Yeah, so Tarky got a... Oh, he got a 13 down here. An 8. So it looks like everybody that was looking for it beat my 6, so... There's a few units along the walls here. But there's also tools and things hanging there, so you think that may be some sort of diagnostic just for the ships, or just for the transports. There is a large console back here in the backside, though.
All right.
Roll for intellect again?
And any technological skill you have.
Okay.
Versus basically whatever the security software is.
Nice. Nice.
Alright, that is a major success.
You are interfaced.
Yes. You completely bypass the protective software they had up. It's really outdated stuff. But the system cannot be accessed remotely. You know, there's no equivalent of Wi-Fi or. So they were probably counting as much on nobody being on the ship as anything. They slacked off, and it may cost them.
Is there a way to cut the alarms off?
Well, there maybe. She'll have to poke around.
Or a way to turn off like their sensors or whatnot for the inside, their security system.
I'll give you another roll. Now that you're inside.
Damn it.
I'd say you could have rolled worse, but you went, oh, never mind.
Nice.
It has no bonus now because the security software is disabled. Yes, you find the security protocols. You start turning off the sensors and detectors. They have something that detects psionic abilities and a response system to that sends out like a psychic pulse. to disrupt that sort of thing.
I'm not sure if I've asked this already since we've got here the last session, but do I recognize the ship or anything in it?
The technology is on a level that you're familiar with. As far as the exact ship, now you couldn't rattle off the specific make and model or anything. It's a fairly typical, transport. It's the kind of ship pirates retrofit for their uses.
Okay. I was just basically making sure that it's not my alien overlords.
No, like I said, you can't name the specific model or maybe exactly what race would have built it, but
Okay.
it's kind of on the galactic
is there,
standard.
like a specific place we could go, like the bridge.
All right,
I
you
look
pull
at the
up
Black Power Ranger and say, "Where do you want to head to?"
all right, y'all are on the lower deck, and the bridge is on the top. You basically got one deck between you and it. Let's see.
Tell everybody that.
The lift and the stairs that run up around the lift are your ways up.
Do I see any kind of like security measures for the lift?
The lift can be locked down from the bridge.
Is there any way to disable that from here?
No, nothing you can do here. There's nothing you can do here that can't be overridden on the bridge.
How about maintenance shaft? We can like skip the elevator thing.
Now, unfortunately, all the air ducts and so forth on this ship are only about yay big around. And maintenance is mostly done by just taking the panels off the walls to access whatever is in the wall.
I'm going to complain about the design of the ship.
Yeah, it's a decent sized ship. It ain't an Enterprise size something.
Okay. I'm gonna step away and let oh shit, why can't I ever remember their names? Unison. Let Unison have a go at it if he wanted to look at anything different. Gotta get quiet.
Is Unison gonna do anything on the computer, Tyler?
Oh, he's just watching right now.
Oh, okay.
It's in an alien language.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it.
You're not recognizing any of the words, and she's just over there typing away.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there watching the magic happen. I'm just like, okay.
You know, I didn't even think of that, but it makes perfect sense. I like it.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I drugged the character over there was, yeah, I'm gonna follow that. Because my character already suspects you're alien.
Yeah, I want to say that would make perfect sense for Launch because her intellect is 1, and her awareness is 1, and her intellect is 3, so she wouldn't necessarily realize that no one else could read it. Awesome.
I'll pitch the suggestion of, are there cameras on the ship you can see through? But other than that,
Are there?
There's a few. They don't have a whole lot of surveillance in their own ship, but you can bring up a camera of the launch pad here, or the hangar deck, I should say. So you can see yourself on the camera.
Okay. I have another idea. Are there security measures that I can trigger against the people on other floors that's not us?
You could lock the doors. But as you look at that, you see that most of the doors are already locked. Like the crew quarters are locked. The doorway that gained access to the bridge is locked.
Can I unlock the bridge?
If she can, I can.
The bridge is actually the one door you can't access from here. They were at least that security minded. Now the crew doors and stuff you can access, but the bridge can only be accessed from the panel on its door or inside the bridge.
Should I lock the crew doors?
Yeah.
Like make them where they can't open? Is that an option?
Like I said, the crew doors are one of the ones that are already locked. They're
Well,
already
yeah, but I
locked.
want to make it where they can't be unlocked. At least while we're here.
Oh, where the crew members inside couldn't unlock them. If there were any inside. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Do I need to roll for it, or?
Yeah, it's a slightly unfamiliar system, so yeah, go ahead. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you basically lock down all the doors, you change the code to access them. So you can now walk up and just input a code on any of the doors to open them.
Awesome.
But the crew members themselves, yeah, they don't have the codes for anything now. That can still be overridden on the bridge, though. The bridge, from what you can see,
Yeah.
has security overrides that the rest of the computers on the ship just don't.
Yeah. I kind of clap my hands together and like, alrighty then. I think we might be ready.
Alright, well, she's been making the magic happen, or the tech happen. Recluse, Myrmidon, what have you been doing?
Waiting to see what the magic was gonna look like.
I've been sitting on one of the walls, just kind of amazed at Monja's incredible skill. Wow, she can even figure out alien computers. That's really cool and weird, but cool.
Must be her mutant power.
Yep.
Some kind of weird linguistic power.
And something. That's a weird combination.
Alright, so you got all the doors locked, you've seen a schematic of the ship, or a floor plan of the ship, I should say. Where to now?
I've still got a guy that can look through the crew areas real quick.
Oh yes, I forgot, you got your two guys that's projecting.
Yeah. Just basically, he's just going to pass through all the crew areas real quick to see how many there are.
Most of these rooms up here in the nose have crew members in them. At a glance, you can see some of these rooms are designed not to be openable from the inside anyway. Others, it appears they can come and go as they please. Basically, where you see on the map, any of them you see that look like they have a computer desk in them. Yeah, the doors look like they can be operated on the inside. Some of the rest of them do not. And those rooms are not decorated, where some of the rest of them have little personal effects and stuff in them. Most of these rooms have people in them, though.
Alright. Unit will confer the information to the rest of the squad.
When you say rest of the squad, that includes the other players?
Yes.
Okay. And then at the very nose of the ship, you've got two what are clearly restrooms. You're not sure how their facilities work exactly. Or what
But
the
there's a device that takes things and puts it somewhere else.
Yeah, Yeah, basically, but it's just set up differently. You don't know what the shells do.
Don't worry, I get the reference. But
But
all right.
It's an older movie. I wasn't sure.
yeah, it was Stallone, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Alright, so how y'all planning on progressing?
Take the bridge would be my first assumption.
Alright, are you gonna take the lift? Or are you gonna go up the stairs?
I say the stairs are probably safe.
Stairs.
Yeah.
The lift is a kill box.
Yep. Honestly, it just sounds like some places don't get flood of poison gas.
They're not gonna gas you. That'd be wasteful. It's the lift
Like
they
a
use to get
war
the ships
crime or
outside. They just run you up and pop you out the top of the ship.
Yeah, I guess we're all running up the stairs.
Alright. Launch will be in the lead as she has the codes to get through the doors. As you get up there, you see these three little, it's like little portcullises, or not portcullises, like little portholes almost. You know, sealed shut. Launch, you recognize them as the escape pod entrances. Or escape capsules, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
You know, there are lockers here. And then you walk along around to the other side and the stairs continue up.
Do you want us to move our characters to the stairs, or are we about to transfer to a new map sheet?
You're about to transfer to a new map. So you basically loop around, so you're now coming down these stairs. Or excuse me, up these stairs, but to this landing here. Yeah, you pass through this area, you see more of those barrack type rooms. When you come around to this stair, it stops at these doors.
What doors? Do them again.
And technically there's just one door there. I couldn't get the pieces of the map to line up quite right, so. And launch from the schematics you saw, the stairs that lead further up or down towards the back of the ship. You know, past the lounge and the rec room and all that stuff.
These right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Do I know where these stairs go?
Which one's where?
Where Myrmidon is.
Well, they end at the door right
they
there.
end at the
that
door
leads
right
to
here.
storage.
Oh, the door goes to storage?
Yeah, there's storage there, and then there's a door here that.
Okay. Then I'm going to lead us to the stairs that go up. Here.
Alright.
Oh, but I wanted to pillage the storage room.
I kind of wonder what was in the storage room myself.
I mean, we gotta go through the storage room to get to the stairs.
So y'all take the time to open some crates.
What's in here? People!
Freeze dried! Soy jerky form! Delicious jerky.
A lot of it is foodstuffs. Foodstuffs, weapons parts, really replacement parts for a lot of the computer equipment. They have 2 little hydroponic vats over here. That, doesn't grow enough food to support the ship, but it's enough that they can add some fresh foods to their meals. You don't recognize any of the plants you see growing in it, though.
Neat.
But, no alien doubloons or anything like that. Carry on to the stairs?
Sure.
Keep on moving through this ship.
Alright, give me a marching order as you're in this hallway. Well, if you can go through this hallway, or you can go through this door here into the rec room, whichever way you want to. So which route are you taking? Or are you splitting the party?
Be in the front.
Yeah. I think it's best if we all stay together.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
And how many Unison members are here?
I mean, they're still in the marching order. I just can't make it more than the one myself.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I had to dump them guys out on the board.
I mean, I'll send a pair of eyes in there, but not a body, into the rec room. If that's what y'all want.
Sure.
Alright, so we've got unit in there, so it's everybody else we need. Alright, now why did it not? Oh, I see what I did now. I drug them all at once, but you put them in a stack.
Ah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and let Knobs will go ahead and inspect her in while we're moving down the hallway.
Okay. Gotta find a faster way to do this. Now that should have you with control of all of them. Oh wait, except you're already moving yellow, so I did get him. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
When he pops in, so he's popping into the rec room.
Yeah, just now he is not physically doing it; he's projecting in,
Mm-hmm.
just to see if there's anyone in there.
Understood. There is somebody in there.
Huh. Hey, there's somebody in there.
And he's kind of crouched. He looks like he's waiting for somebody to walk through that door.
He's crouched, and it looks like he's waiting for someone to walk through that door. There is a second door on the opposite side as well.
Alright, how do y'all proceed? You don't have to go through the rec room. You can go over this way and through this hallway.
I think I'd honestly prefer to take him out now, just so we don't get a nasty surprise on the way back.
It's true.
We just have to be very quick and very efficient about it. So this right here is the door to the rec room?
That is correct.
Alright. I recommend we... Oh, we don't know what's up ahead here, so... Yeah, just burst in and hobble him.
Alright. Alright, give me an order going in the door. Or line your guys up like they're going through line your guys up as they're going through the door.
Recluse volunteers to go in first. Just because it's his idea. Where do you want your token?
And where do y'all want Myrmidon in the marching order?
I'd say, you good with being right behind me,
Yeah.
Myrmidon?
Where the hell are you?
He's up at the front here. And then I guess all of U.N.I.S.O.N is just piled in behind y'all.
Yeah, I'm just kind of where they tell me to go right now.
Alright. Alright. Everybody give me coordination rolls. We're going to get the initiative done here.
Oof.
Alright, we got a 7 for the Myrmidon. We got a 6 for Recluse. Launch keeps her 12. Alright, so Zach goes last. But he's going through the door first, so we're basically going to start at the end of the order and then loop back around.
Yeah, just open up the door, jump in, boom, motherfucker, and try and lay him out.
Alright. What I want you to do is give me a coordination roll versus his, because he's higher in the initiative order than you, and he was waiting for somebody to come through that door.
Gotcha, that's fair. Alright. 9 for the coordination.
All right, you get your attack off first, and you rolled a 9 on the attack roll.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's versus his prowess.
Yep.
Alright, so he manages to dodge to one side and then deliver his punch to you. Or attempt it. Let's see, I don't need those guys anymore. So this is his prowess versus yours. Man, that ain't too good. Or maybe versus your danger sense. I forget how yours works.
Oh, yeah, the dodge. So. There we go. 13.
Oh, yeah. You got it without any trouble. He is not a overly quick person. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Where's the... I should have a handout. Show everyone. This is the fella you see.
Well, he's large.
He's big. He has a very... Where you can see his bare skin, it's very rocky. Thus the name.
AP, right?
Alien Pirate. And it's not his actual name, it's just a designation for you guys. Alright, then we'll go to the top of the order. And everybody can pile in now. Alright, Launch, are you waiting for Myrmidon to go through?
Yes.
Alright. So if she's waiting, next on the initiative order is Rocky again. Recluse, he's trying to punch you again.
I don't like that.
He's a pirate, he doesn't care.
13.
I see how this fight's gonna go. Alright, after Rocky, U.N.I.S.O.N. Are you also waiting for the established order through the door? Taylor,
Yes.
are you waiting for the established order through the door?
Meh. Impulse will walk in and say, "How you doing?"
Alright, which one's he? Okay.
And then Impulse will say to him, "Look, we're here to discuss matters. We got a little jumpy. Who do we need to talk to?" Hoping this thing knows, human English.
He looks at you like somebody going, "Oh, someone is speaking to me." And he has the blank expression of, "I have no idea what this guy's saying."
I don't guess I could speak to him and have him understand, could I?
You could say a few words, and I guess kind of it would be reasonable for you to know at least a few words in like a galactic trade language. You might be able to walk through and go parlay or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that, because might as well cat's out of the bag. Fuck it.
And at least some of these crews speak English, because the one you run into before, the one they busted out, he was speaking English to you.
But this guy's acting like he doesn't know.
This guy's acting like he doesn't have a clue what Impulse is saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the trade language.
Alright, so you hop up through the door?
Yeah.
So you basically tell him parlay. What he says back to you is simply surrender.
I laugh. No. He told us to surrender, guys.
Wait, how did you know that?
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I ain't gonna make none of y'all make willpower rolls for that, cause yeah.
that's a casual conversation that had no chance of succeeding.
That wasn't even really an attempt at deception.
No. I just kind of look over my shoulder and shrug. I'm like, guess we'll talk about it later.
Impulse looks goes, yeah, we will. All right, boys. Let's rally this man. So Night Shift take a step in, take a shot at the monster. Well, the pirate. He's not a monster that I know of. He may be morally. I don't know.
Well, he's a pirate, so you know.
Okay. He might be morally a monster. He might just be a victim of circumstance.
Not FBI agent.
He dodges.
Well, alright then. Next up walks in. Takes a shot.
It's a glancing blow, doesn't he do any damage?
Alright. Next one walk in. Take a shot.
That one hits pretty good.
Does it look like it actually does anything?
What is your damage?
K5.
It does not appear to do anything.
Well, I guess the next two will step in. And they will do a combined shot.
Okay.
Oof.
Only one of them hits.
And don't do anything. Alright.
Myrmidon. This plan has not survived contact with the enemy.
What'd you say?
I said, this plan has not survived contact with the enemy. You were supposed to be the second one through, but everybody flooded past you as soon as they could.
Mm-hmm.
No discipline.
Yeah, where are all these undisciplined people? Yeah, we'll burn a determination point to use Super Soldier.
Okay.
And we're using it to hit.
Okay. Let's see. He is. Oh, I was rolling his coordination earlier. I should have rolled his prowess. Alright, I believe that's a massive success. Let's see, 6. Yes. Not that there's really anywhere to knock for him to get knocked around other than just falling down. Alright, and you do 9 points of damage.
Yep.
Minus his resistance. It's a decent bit of damage. Give me a d6 roll while he rolls his strength.
Where the hell do I find a D6?
The dice roller?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so that's plus your strength. So that's a 12. Alright. He takes the shot, it doesn't knock him down. But you hear a different when you hit him. And then Zach, we're back to you.
Yeah, I feel special. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay into him again. Try to. Or, all. Yeah. Roll to 11.
And he rolls a 1. Well, on the dice.
And an 8 for my second attack.
Oh yeah, let me roll that. Alright. Both of them hit. You do 7 damage.
Yes, sir.
Minus his damage reduction. Hitting him is like hitting a brick wall. You know, he rocks back. You're obviously doing damage to him, but it ain't real comfortable on your fists either.
I think I felt my knuckles pop.
And give me a D6 roll. Because that first one might have knocked him down.
Three.
Alright, plus your strength, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. He stands there and takes it. Alright. Let's see, it's been 2 rounds of combat. So she has had time to run around there by now. Because obviously this has not been quiet. Someone steps through here. And this is what they look like. Some sort of humanoid insect.
Novice bursts out. Hey, I think we know how to take this one.
At least I don't have to worry about my sucker for a pretty face being a problem.
What? Look at those mandibles.
Have you
They
ever
are
seen
pretty.
sexier mandibles?
I mean, that is an award-winning smile right there.
Ah, there she is.
Yep, I definitely give it a Razzie.
No body shaming, Ty. I'm ashamed of you. Alright, there's its initiative. Alright, so she gets into the room this round but cannot act this round. And that was... Okay, Zach had just gone, so we were back up at the top of the initiative. Alright. Launch, you're up. You have 2 targets.
I'm gonna go with Bug Lady.
Alright.
Thank you.
I know that. It's adorable.
Alright, so you run over and take a swing at her. As you start in her direction, you see her antennas kind of twitch, and she already starts kind of moving like she's trying to get out of the way.
Yay, another danger sense lady.
Yay! My friend!
Oh god, you're gonna go make a hive or something?
I mean, maybe? I have no idea how my reproductive cycle
Oh god, shut up!
Well, you see, she lays the eggs, and then you have to go in and.
Or is it one of those times where she rips your heads off during the food?
You know, manases only really do that when they're being observed because it stresses them out.
Yeah.
So with all of y'all in the room, yes, that would probably happen.
And frankly, if you were all in the room whenever we were trying to, do the deed, I think I'd be too anxious to actually perform. So, you know what? How about we just fight?
How about we just forget this conversation happened?
Agreed.
I
We
say
just say-
that my movements are imperceptible. You don't know that I'm there.
All right, Rocky's up next. Who would he like to attack? Todd hit him the hardest, but Recluse hits him a lot. Recluse has also shown himself how easily he can dodge, so he's taking a swing at the Myrmidon. Prowess of 5. There's a good solid roll. Todd, give me a prowess roll. He's trying to hit you. All right, he makes contact, but doesn't get a solid strike on you. Next up is Bug Lady. Let's see. And she will return Launch's attack with one of her own. So that's her prowess.
Prowess?
You have a thing.
You do? I forgot. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, just your prowess.
Okay. Y'all's exchange looks like something out of, a kung fu movie or even a boxing movie where, you're kind of ducking and dodging and there is some physical contact there, but nobody gets a good lick in. Myrmidon, you're up.
Ow. I almost take a punch at Bug Lady. But I won't.
About to say, she's very attractive for her species.
Yeah. Pretty face, not mandibles.
Alright, and this is on
Yeah, it's on
Rocky.
Rock. Oh, that roll crap.
Yep, y'all are exchanging licks, but just nobody's getting through. U.N.I.S.O.N.
Unit will look at the bug leg and go, parlay.
She goes, surrender. Well, you see her mandibles move, and there's like a little device that she's wearing around her neck that actually says the surrender.
Do not run.
Why can't we ever just talk about something in civilized manner? Alright.
What are you the one that started the fight?
I said until someone could come to talk in a civilized manner,
So Rocky couldn't
I
talk?
would create a ruckus. And then Recluse busted down a door, said, "What's up, bitches?" and tried to punch a man to death.
Not to death.
He was merely trying to disable him.
To death. Now anyway,
I mean, if he has to spend the rest of his life drinking his meals out of a straw, that's not really on me, because they're the ones trying to kidnap people.
Well, I mean, I would feel like that is specifically on you. Whether or not he deserves it. Anyway, yeah, I'll go ahead and start. I'll go ahead and take a shot or two at Bug Lady real quick. There's one shot.
Alright. It's almost like she knew it was coming.
There's second shot.
Alright, that one connects.
Hey. So a 5.
Yeah, that seems to hurt.
Alright then. Let's go with 4 more shots on Bug Lady.
Wow, you really want her dead. Or down. But it ain't
Literally
happening
none
this
of it
round.
She's bouncing around like Spider-Man. The way it looks.
Yep. She beat every one of those by 1 except for the last one. That one she's absolutely skunked. And yeah,
Yep.
she's springing off the wall. She's jumping up and then pushing off from the ceiling. Zach, you're up. That was all your guys, right, Tyler?
Yes.
I'm going to try and blind Rocky with my webs.
Okay.
Wrong button.
That's fine. You go ahead and roll whatever you need to.
There we go. Same number, so.
This will be his coordination, which is not as high as his prowess. Alright. You have put a you definitely succeeded. You put the blind aspect on him, or quality, I should say.
Yeah.
Like
May I invoke that for free for my second attack?
Big pardon?
Can I go ahead and invoke that with my second attack, or do I have to wait a turn?
No. If you got a second attack, yeah, you can go ahead and invoke it. I'm trying to see let's see, you got a major. I'm trying to see if you get to invoke it more than once. Oh, that's gonna suck for him. Is that with the +2 already?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Woo!
This is his. Oh wait, that should have been that should be 1 higher because it should be his prowess, not his coordination. So a 7, so you still blew it away. Alright, so that is 7 minus his toughness. Give me a D6 roll as he tries to resist getting knocked prone. Or knocked back.
That's a 9.
Alright, he takes a look like a man. Rock thing. But he's looking woozy on his feet. You know, the two of you have been hammering him. And launch, you're up.
I'm going for Bug Lady again.
Alright. Alright, that is her danger sense is a okay. Yep, she gets out of the way. You rolled a 1. She only rolled a 2, but or on the dice, but dice roll ain't liking either one of us today.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then it's Rocky. What is the strength of your webbing?
It is a 6.
Alright, so give me a D6 roll plus that 6 versus his strength as he tries to rip it off his face.
Alright. 10.
Alright, he tears it off his face so he is no longer blind. That is, however, his action. Bug ladies go. She takes a swing at Launch. So she looks quite upset at what she's seeing here. Alright, so change that to a 3. And there we go. She dives in trying to bite you with her mandibles, Launch.
No.
Better hope she's not a fire ant lady. Alright, she misses. Her little jaws clamped on nothing. Can't decide if she'll stay or should she stay or should she go? Yeah, she'll stand her ground for right now. Remember, Don, you're up.
Yeah, let's see if we can drop Rocky's ass.
Alright, take your swing. Give him the gift of hands.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll just take a swing.
That's a serious swing.
Yep, you rolled as high on the dice as he rolled all together. He should really have tried blocking. That would have worked better for him. Alright, so that's a 9 minus his. Alright, he goes down. He slams into the wall behind him and drops to the ground. You hear the little bug lady let out a very high-pierced screech. Her little translator device translates it as, ah! But a very flat, emotionless, ah.
So she screams, and her translator is basically screaming.
Right.
Gotcha.
U.N.I.S.O.N.
Calm discussion.
Let me get the captain. And when she says that, give me a willpower roll. And give yourself a determination point as she is tapping her aspect alien. For a +2. No, because it's going to be harder for you to tell if she's telling the truth or not. Alright, you beat her anyway, because now I'm rolling all ones.
Yay.
No, not yet.
Well, yay for me.
You're pretty sure she's just stalling. Like she's going, let me get the captain so she can leave without getting shot again.
Allow 2 of us to come with you, and sure.
I picked the 2.
Deal.
She'll take the yellow one.
Novice immediately goes, yes!
And the purple one.
Alright.
Alright, are the rest of y'all cool with this?
Her going to get the captain?
Yeah.
Not particularly.
Look, he asked for a rational discussion. She's like, well, let me get the captain. I'm sure no shenanigans can be going on.
I mean, there's 2 of them against 1 of hers. She's kind of hard to hit, but between
The thing is, she could just walk me into a trap, or just go get people to fight us.
yeah.
But the point is, we're going to end up fighting them anyway, if they do fight us, so...
What's in the room where we're fighting?
It appears to be some sort of rec room. The green area appears to be some kind of playing field. It seems to be made out of a different material, and it's got the, it's got a shape drawn on it.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 large monitors over here against the wall. Where in the rest of the ship, those tend to be windows.
Is there anything I can pick up to make an example of?
There is something equivalent to a weight set, yes.
I pick up a weight set, and I basically break it over my knees. Then I go pick up Rocky.
And break him over your knee.
And I basically lift him up with that same motion, so she gets the point.
She kind of makes soothing motions at you. Whoa, 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 whoa. She looks at the which Unison member is the purple one?
Overshield?
Yeah, she looks at Overshield. Big one not use words?
The mighty Myrmidon, usually does. I don't actually know why he's being so silent.
Back up.
At what point in our career have you ever been the good cop?
That is some bold statements coming from the Hand Crusher.
Yeah.
Hey,
I didn't say I was a good cop.
anyone who has not crushed somebody's hand arbitrarily is automatically the good cop in comparison.
Fair point. Alright, so these three head off to get the captain. What are the rest of you in the rec room doing?
Probably need to find somewhere to restrain the big rock dude.
What'd you say you were doing with the big rock dude?
So we ought to find some way to restrain him.
Yeah, I was about to say that Recluse was just laying down layer after layer of webbing on him.
Which up to a point stacks up the difficulty of getting out of it. So basically y'all position him in some... You put him in some position where he doesn't have much leverage, and then you just web him to the floor.
Yeah, you web him up. You web him up in a corner of the room or some shit.
No, that would work too. Whatever it is, you have secured him. So we will take him off the map.
And you do it upside down where he's disoriented, even if he comes to.
I'm not sure if aliens have blood pressure, but
I'm sure they've got some sort of internal fluid pressure. Alright, Tyler. She takes you. Two members of Unison, Novice and Overshield,
yes.
to these stairs.
And then she feeds you to her hive.
Eh.
Oops. Too many. I've discovered that you can cut and paste those guys, but I accidentally pasted twice. There we go. And that way they show up with the same health and stuff. Alright, and when you step into this area, you see. Let's see, that's where she is. And where did I put his sheet? Alright. As she walks up, these two are coming out of this hallway here.
Mm.
Like they saw the exchange, like the rec room is one of the places they must have had a camera. So they caught that exchange. The bug lady walks in. Captain, they wanted to have a civil discussion. I'm sorry, but they took out Rocky, and I'm hurt. So
Novice looks. Oh, hey. It's you again. How you doing?
much better now that I'm free, and that you're in my ship now.
I mean, I was in your ship last time, too.
You were in my transport.
Same difference.
Yeah, you were just so easily impressed.
So, what exactly needs to happen for you guys to leave?
No, we fill our holds up with slaves and we head on our way. You have billions of people. You can spare a couple hundred.
So what I'm hearing is that you just need to die.
Y'all are downstairs. This is.
Oh, don't worry. Unit's transferring the information to them. If y'all want to power stunt the ever-living crap out of this fight, I will totally be down with that now.
Yeah, let's go for it. He's got a hard head.
I hate to say this, sir, but you know, the laws of the area you're trying to hit, we have to stop people from attempting to do that.
He goes, I'm trying to remember, because all of you look the same.
That's fair.
Were you the mouthy one last time?
I was the one that came into your ship and asked you to stop doing what you were doing, yes.
Yeah, he takes a shot at you.
Yeah, that's fair.
You uppity one? A little bit. Wham!
Was that 8 your shot?
No, I have not rolled yet.
Okay.
Alright, so he unleashes the power primordial. Excuse me, the power primeval. Because it's not copyrighted.
I'll be using my coordination to dodge.
Yes, because it is a ranged attack.
Cool.
Alright, you duck out of the way as he fires his... It looks like kind of a blue flame almost. Though you don't feel any heat off of it like you would a fire. Because you're in a completely concealed suit, so I don't know how much you'd feel regardless. But, you know, as he does that, the rest of them kind of brace up for a fight. The woman, green-haired woman here, bursts into flames or turns into fire. It's a little hard to tell. Alright.
So are we still discussing, or are you just gonna keep shooting?
You didn't sound willing to accept my terms.
Well, normally terms are always disagreed to, and there's a negotiation period. But I totally understand if you're an all or nothing kind of guy.
It's kind of the profession.
I understand. It's the same for us, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna have to start acting like a fool again, because the cavalry's coming in.
He looks puzzled, like he didn't quite get why. Huh?
And that has been a distraction long enough for our boys downstairs to pull some kind of power stunt. It's up to them now.
What
That-
power?
I didn't
Nobody
say that.
teleports down there. What type of power stunt could they be pulling?
Launch could literally kick Myrmidon probably through the ceiling into the fight.
Almost certainly.
I like that idea.
I kind of do too.
You could literally line up directly under them, under Unit's direction.
Is this gonna be another thing where she grabs Myrmidon by the waist and jumps?
No, she will probably prop on the ground and use her legs like a weight machine almost, where she's down, he steps on legs, she goes, and shoots him up,
All right.
while he also leaps.
I'll admit, I'm liking where your head's at.
Yeah, like
They're all four of them are in the same spot. Myrmidon busts through, it's gonna knock two of them sideways, one of them up.
And the fun thing is, I can always pop an inspiration point. I'm unstoppable. Dad,
we're doing that.
All right. Give me an intelligence roll.
This plan
Wait, intelligence roll for what? Alright, and who?
Whoever's downstairs pulling this.
Alright, because
I thought it was all three of us.
Well, that's right,
I'm
everybody's
giving
downstairs,
directions
okay.
because I know exactly where they are, and I know where they are above us and how to line it up.
Do you? Well, that's what the intelligence roll's for, is to see if y'all can line it up properly.
Because like,
Oh, there's my 8.
All right, let him make
there's
a
a
roll.
7. I feel like my mental link should be giving some kind of help to this.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he would be aware of where his people are.
He doesn't have a directional sense where he can go, I'm over there.
Okay.
If somebody grabbed one of his people and teleported him, you wouldn't be able to go, well, they teleported over there. The guy that's over there could look around and see where he was and maybe figure it out. But it wouldn't be just an instinctive. But you know where the stairs are at, and you know.
Well, with the alarms off, I would have time during that discussion to literally have one astral project and line it up without them seeing.
Alright, so Todd and Launch figure it out. You know, where they need to be, basically. You know, with your help of telling them, here's how far I am from them stairs. Basically, you're all smart enough to realize, don't do that here in the rec room. Because you'd probably go off out into space. You know, the top of the ship is not as big as the lower levels. Alright. Alright, so for this power stunt, Be a combined effort with Launch and Myrmidon. So from Launch, I'm going to need a coordination roll as you're basically attacking the ceiling with Myrmidon.
That's a beautiful word.
Hey, let's coordinate real good.
Myrmidon, give me a prowess roll as you're timing, you're punching the ceiling and all that. So that the two forces work together and, Alright. Is that 12 what Launch rolled?
Yes.
Well, poop.
Aha.
Alright. So the +2 you get for working together, I assume Todd is going to use that for the strength of hitting. Extra damage to get through the roof. You have successfully pulled off the move. Now it's just, does Todd go through the ceiling or does the ceiling stop him? Still there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Alright, he's asking if you're using the +2 to push through the wall or not.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so that's the 2 she gives you. And then you were tapping your unstoppable?
Yeah.
Alright. So give me a strength roll +4 versus the material strength of benchmarks. Material strength. Alright. This is at least still strong.
So that's going to be an 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Versus the 13. Alright. Alright, so Todd comes up to the roof here. The table goes flying, chairs go flying. People are a bit surprised.
Oh, okay. I'm a little sad by that, but alright. I was hoping we were doing the floor directly under them.
That would probably be a little hard to line up perfectly because this room ain't the same shape and size as the room below.
Alright.
But had y'all not pulled this, it was going to take them at least 2 rounds to get to you, so, Alright, let's see here. Give everybody... Make sure everybody's got a turn down. Alright, everybody give me initiative rolls. Oh yeah, he's got military, doesn't he? Which is his coordination plus his military. Alright, so Viltro gets an 11. Bug Lady's got a 3. So she winds up with a 4. The armored suited looking guy also has a 3. him. Blaze. Where did I put Blaze?
Playing. Actually, I'll return.
All right, Unison. What's your initiative?
It was a 9.
Oh yeah, I guess I could look over there, couldn't I?
That's no problem. I'll tell you.
So I got an 8 and I got a 9. Todd got a 6. What's going on? I just put theirs in. Oh. Viltro got an 11. He had an 8, I think. She had a 4. She had a 3. Or no, she had the 8. He had a 4. That's it. Alright, that should be it then. Alright, top of the order is Viltro. Let me take just a second to draw me a little something here. Alright. The green square basically represents where the hole in the ceiling is. I guess be slightly over to one side, as Todd would have to actually land on something. You know, come up through the floor and land. Oh yeah, and let's see. You've seen the bug lady. There's what the blue armored looking guy that was described to you by the warden of the jail. He was the one that actually entered the jail and busted Viltro out. And then that is the woman that's either turned into fire or is coated in fire. And then there's Viltro. Of course, you've seen him before. And he is going to start up. Well, let's see. Todd's the newest threat in the area, but isn't here to actually make his roll. So he'll go ahead and take the Unison guys again.
Alright then.
Still going after Novice.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It brushes the suit. You feel a chill through the suit, but it doesn't actually do any damage. And then it is your go.
Oh, I'm all set up and ready?
Yep.
Well, my boy's gonna have to run up to the stairs, I guess.
They can't build like a cheerleader pyramid to get through?
I mean, they could, I guess, but it's much more civilized. Just take the stairs.
Alright.
The element of surprise is kind of gone. Yeah, Overshield will take a few steps over. Knobs will take a step up. And they'll just both pop shot at Guani.
Alright. So that's 2 he's gonna make. He dodges one of them takes him.
Alright, does a 5 hurt him?
It does not.
Okay.
He seems to have some sort of energy shield. Launch, you're up.
Oh, our tokens are already on the map.
Yeah, all y'all have enough stats. Y'all can probably just jump through the hole into the combat.
Yeah, well, they both got movement powers too that get them through a hole.
Yeah.
Get them through the hole real easy.
Which one was the captain again? This one?
No, Viltro, the purple one.
Guani, the colorful, spiky hair one.
Viltro here is the he's the one y'all have encountered before, and he's the one that seems to be the captain.
The fake legendary pirate.
Hey! All them other guys that tried to use the Aquani name were lying, but he's legit. Just ask him.
Right. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
That's violent.
Alright, so you spring up through the hole of the ceiling, or floor at this point.
Yeah. Oops. That was my roll.
I guess you land in front of him and take a swing. You land a lick on him? And let me see, what is Viltro's stamina? Alright, so you got a strength of 6, minus his toughness, or damage reduction, I should say. You can feel yourself hitting some kind of energy shield in front of you. You know, it resists for a second, and your fist gets through and makes contact with him. You know, he responds like somebody that just got punched in the face. Screams at the rest of his crew to kill them. Alright, let's see. Next up is the blazing alien. She zips. Actually, she'll stay right where she's at. Just rise up in the air a little bit, you know, floating up close to the ceiling. And she takes a blast at Todd. So it'll be her coordination. me a dodge roll there, Todd. All right. The fire streaks past you down into the underneath in the room where Zach's at. And then it's Zach's turn.
Rico's gonna pull himself up on a web line, and I suppose, are there any obvious fire suppression systems or things that look like a fire suppression system in this room?
You do not see one, no.
Damn. Alright. I'm gonna try and web these two up.
Alright,
Yeah, the guy and the bug lady.
Alright, so who are you rolling? Who are you going after first?
I'm gonna go with the armored guy.
Alright.
And second one's the bug lady.
Alright, now where did I put his, where in here did I put his stats? Okay, there he is. Alright, so this is his coordination to avoid. Alright, the armored guy manages to avoid it. And you said the bug lady was the one that took the second shot?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, she'd use her danger sense to get out of the way.
Damn. Goodbye one.
They scatter. Myrmidon, you're up.
Let's see. Who's the closest?
To you, it's probably equal between this armored guy here and Viltro.
Which one's Viltra?
This one right here.
Is that the captain?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
He's the one the team has dogpiled before when you weren't here.
Okay.
He didn't last too long.
I'll introduce myself to the captain.
With words?
With communication. Yeah, let's burn. Well, too late. Anyway, we just do it straight.
Alright, evasive maneuvers. Alright, 6. Yeah, that's a massive success. Your strength is a 9.
Yep.
Minus his damage reduction. Or resistance.
Ow.
And then give me a strength roll that he's got to resist to avoid getting flung.
A strength roll?
Yeah, since your damage is based off strength, he's got to roll versus the damage to
+1 because it's a 9. 15.
Oh, okay. Alright, so he goes flying back into this corner here. And then the armor-suited guy takes a swing at you.
Hold on a second. Is the captain still conscious?
Yes. He just
Okay.
he just got some knockback on him. He does not look like he's in good shape, but he is not out yet. Let's see. Armored guy. Prowess is a 5. Oops, I had that label the wrong character. Anyway, give me a prowess roll as the bulky armor suited guy steps up and takes a swing at you. All right, you manage to duck out of the way. The bug lady. She moves over here and attacks Novice.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I mean, is it really necessary for you guys to fight us? We're trying to talk. I mean, I know talking's done, but still. Seems kind of childish.
3. You saw her scan the room. You almost got the impression that she was trying to look for the easiest target.
Because the guy that dodged blue fire twice is clearly going to be easy to hit.
Well, you know. Recluse looks like a spider, and she looks like a bug, so, you know. Myrmidon, she's seen how stout he is. She's had trouble hitting lunch, so, you know. And now she's having trouble hitting you. Alright, Viltro climbs back to his feet. Let's see, he sees that Novice is engaged. Myrmidon is engaged with someone. Launch, he lines up and takes a shot at you.
She's AFK right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The dice rollers won't roll the 1, not me.
You press the button, though. You bear the responsibility.
Okay, you need to roll a new character, Anna.
Alright, it only beat it by 2. So no knockback or anything, it's just a lick. So it is. She doesn't have any damage resistance, does she?
No, sir.
Alright.
Oh, no, she has a absorption rod, so kinetic energy.
Oh, and what's that rank? What's the ranking on that?
5.
She soaks up everything he sends her way.
Nice. I did too.
U.N.I.S.O.N, you're up.
Well, the rest of the team will start filing in a little bit of motion here and there.
Is this the second round since they've been traveling?
Yes.
Because it's going to take 2 rounds for them to show up.
Because the first round was me getting them to the stairwell, second round is them getting up here.
Right. So that is their action, essentially, what I'm saying.
Alright, so I still got 2 shots, though.
Yeah, you had 2 guys that were already in the room. So.
Alright. Now they'll both pop a shot at Bug Lady.
Oh, that poor thing. She just wants to get away.
She should ask and stop trying to punch me then.
Alright, that 2 blasts, so.
Yeah, she dodged both.
Alright.
Look bad in front of a friend? Oh.
She at least make it look like she's putting in some effort before she goes and hides. So yeah, she dips and ducks and dodges. But you can see panic in her eye. She's realized about how this fight's probably going to go.
Painfully, a lot of screaming.
Maybe some broke bones and dislocated, joints.
Gout.
How does gout come out of a fight?
Oh, you'll remember that from Age of Ultron? When Black Widow asked Thor to tell Banner how Hulk did, it was like hell was filled with the screams of your enemies. She looked at him, oh, no, but, they were all, painful, different kind of screams full of, stretched and torn muscles and, gout.
Oh, yeah. Alright, next up is Launch's turn. But they are muted. Oh, they're there. Alright, Launch, you're up.
What are these two up here doing? Just escaping?
Alright, Viltro got knocked back into the corner, and then he stood up and shot you, but you absorbed everything he had.
Mm-hmm.
She currently looks like she's made of energy. She blasted Todd, but I don't think it did anything.
Okay, so she's not protecting him or anything. Awesome sauce. My kinetic blast, how does it work differently from my energy blast? My absorption thing?
No, I think you just blast whatever kind of energy you absorbed.
I'm gonna blast it at the pirate captain.
Alright.
And that's my prowess?
That's your
coordination. Okay.
Yeah, coordination is range attacks.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, you had 5 points from him. Alright, the energy does not seem to get through his shield. However, you beat him by 4, so he has to roll versus another knock. So give me a d6 roll versus the damage you did. Or plus the damage you did, I should say. He will roll his strength to avoid getting knocked. Oh, wait, no, this is an energy attack. Hang on, let me look here. I mean, go ahead and give me the d6 roll, but... Let's see... Alright, so his number to beat is an 8. Alright, still a strength roll on his part. Okay. No special condition takes place. For a second, though, he looks alarmed when he sees you fire the same kind of stuff he was. And then it's like it kind of clicks with him that you're just bouncing back what he did, so. And then the fire lady goes. She's gonna take another blast at Todd. Alright, remember, Don, you got fire incoming. That would not be your gift of hands. Gift of hands would be based on your prowess. She's shooting you. That's your coordination.
Okay. Still missed.
Still missed. Alright, Recluse is up.
I'm gonna jump on the guy in power armor and just try and rip it apart.
Okay.
Eight for my first attack. And 7 for my second.
Alright, so this will be his prowess. He failed on that one, but succeeded on that one. Alright. So you get one good lick in on him. There's a 7 strength. Minus his damage resistance. All right, you managed to crumple some of the armor. You're doing some damage to it.
Yeah.
Myrmidon, you're up.
We'll do a running attack on the captain. In the corner. And we'll burn point for super soldier.
Okay.
And we'll put it to damage.
All right. Give yourself a determination point back as he taps one of his qualities. Well, look at the time. I gotta be going. So it's evasive maneuvers. +2. Oh, but he still don't get out of the way in time.
Nope.
Alright, you run up there in front of him. Alright, so that's 9 minus his damage reduction.
Well, no, because I burnt that determination point and put it to damage. So it's 11.
Oh, joy. My poor pirate cap. He can't be impressive in any of his appearances. You basically imprint him in the wall. He hangs there for a second before he peels out and slumps to the floor.
So he's out.
He is out.
Now he has basically, since I've never dealt with him before, he's basically named himself kind of Dread Pirate Robert style.
Sort of, yes. He's using the last name of an ancient pirate king.
I basically take that name. I announce that to everybody in the room. I am now whoever the hell that is.
Aquane?
Yep.
Launch just face palms and sighs.
The rest of the pirates just kind of look at you funny.
Yeah, that means they get the hell beat out of them. Okay. I was trying to offer somebody a way out.
Armor-suited guy's gonna take a swing at Recluse. It's like he saw what happened to the captain and is just trying to swat you out of the way so he can go to the captain's aid. Oh wait, he doesn't need that one.
I feel like I've made Recluse too dodgy.
It'll be all right.
Look, it's what you do.
Yeah.
But if somebody rough actually pegs you, though, it's gonna be bad for you. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's like the bug lady. She's only been hit once or twice, maybe. but that's been a significant portion of her health. Alright, so he misses you. The bug lady.
I'm open to reasonable discussion.
Does reasonable discussion include us taking the ship and leaving?
Reasonable discussion enables them to take escape pods and leave.
That wouldn't get us out of system, though.
They can take the small ship that we came up here.
She pauses for a second, and then she's like, "Oh, that doesn't have FTL.
And
Give me
That
willpower.
means they'll probably die before they get out of the solar system. We jump on them all day.
Give me willpower rolls. Anybody involved in the conversation? Oh wait, wrong person. Let me get over to the right stats. Oh, her still willpower's pretty good. All right, I need a willpower from U.N.I.S.O.N and Myrmidon.
Bam.
a willpower.
And, you know, anybody else paying attention to the conversation. Yeah, Myrmidon, you're pretty sure she's lying. Tarky, yeah, U.N.I.S.O.N's basically going, oh, yeah, that means they couldn't actually get out of the system if it doesn't have an FTL.
I tell him she's lying.
My full discussion's like, look, just tell us what you absolutely have to have. We'll probably let all of you other than the captain leave unharmed. Because the captain's really the one that told y'all to do this. Y'all are under duress. He has magical powers. It's explainable.
Yeah, let me just grab some food and load up one of the shuttles and I'll be out of here.
Now, I would also like to discuss that you will not come back for some kind of revenge attack, correct?
Oh, absolutely not. I don't ever want to see this planet again.
You are free to leave. I am perfectly fine with you leaving.
And Bug Lady runs away.
Tommy!
Yeah.
She does not so much as glance at her compatriots or ask them if they want to come. She just splits. The fiery chick actually calls her a coward and tells her they will hunt her down when this is over.
Oh, don't worry. You two are never getting off Earth.
Nah, they could easily discuss their way out of it. I'm fine with just the captain right now. He is the one that has made the decision to be here. He's the one that pays for it.
But didn't they all decide to be pirates?
You can be forced to be a pirate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hello, kitty.
Alright, that was Bug Lady, I
I'm going to be
think.
doing this too much longer.
Do what now?
So I said I'm only trying to speed this up because I know I won't be doing this too much longer. I'm going to have to split in 5 minutes. I got some stuff I got to do.
Oh, okay. Well, the two remaining ones don't seem to have any interest in surrendering.
Yeah, let's just wrap this fight up.
Alright, so that was...
I think the captain by his legs start to beat on the armored suited guy.
Alright, Kevin. It was Bug Lady talking to you, right? Or was it you talking to her? Whose turn was it?
It's the bug lady started the turn. I went, I'm still open for a discussion.
All right.
And the bug lady said, I'm outies. And I
So
said,
she took.
go ahead.
All right. So she took her turn. Then it's the captain, but he's already out. U.N.I.S.O.N, you're up.
I will pop a shot at Fire Lady and see what happens.
Okay. Alright, Fire Lady has got a coordination. Oh, let me take his name off.
But a 9 regardless.
Let's see, the T-Blast, would that count as physical? No, we'll go ahead and count that as energy. You do how much damage?
5.
It seems the blast seems to disrupt her, and then she comes back into kind of the solid form, not solid form, but
Yeah. Sounds similar to the water chick. Keep firing, boys.
yeah, you figure it is that she's some, it's some kind of alternate form.
So the next 3 blasts.
Oh crap!
What?
I forgot you got so many shots.
Hit, miss, miss.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah. But that's another 5 damage, which is more than she can take. So.
Alright. And the remaining 2 will go ahead and combine blasts on the armored guy.
Okay. Man, it's like Todd said, wrap it up, and suddenly people start dropping.
Well, I mean, I finally got the railgun to fire off once.
Alright, so...
And reasonable discussion is the greatest weapon. It hit. So that'd be a total of 7 against him.
Alright, 7 minus his... It slaps him up against the wall pretty good. Recluse, you can hear a slight... Well, give me an awareness roll.
Oh, you're a bad kitty. Knock the mouse over. And awareness.
You hear a slight hissing escaping from the suit. And you smell methane.
That's probably not good.
Launch, you're up.
Some kind of gas-based rifle?
Maybe he's a gaseous post-human entity.
Would I
That's
have
what
to
I'm saying.
guess what he would be?
I'll give you an intelligence roll. Assuming Recluse mentions what he smells like.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
okay. Point.
I did say it smelled like methane.
Oh, that's mine.
Not be able to physically see him in the suit. You couldn't name a specific species. But you realize that's probably a containment suit. He is probably a methane breather.
Hmm. Not just gassy. Yeah, the day after burrito night.
Your first guess would be that he's solid. He's a physical guy in there. He just breathes methane, not oxygen. So the ship's regular atmosphere ain't gonna cut it for him.
Does he have any poses that are visible? What is that? Was it muted? No.
No. But if you look on his belt, he does seem to have little, almost gas capsule looking things or tanks.
Hmm. Ah, I see. I'm going to try to kick him in the visor and crack it.
Okay, give me a roll. This is prowess, which is the same as his mission. Alright, you hit him. The visor cracks. I'm essentially going to say that you're putting the quality on him, you know, cracked visor or leaking. Yeah, we'll say cracked visor. Which means somebody else could tap that as him having obscured vision. It also means his life support is leaking out even faster now. Alright, then it is the Blaze's turn, but she's out. Zach, you're up.
Alright, yeah. Riku's just gonna use the armored guy's chest as a punching bag.
Alright. Roll it.
And I'm tapping the cracked visor quality.
Okay.
And that's with the +2.
Alright, so that is a 7 strength that you've got. Minus his damage reduction. Which is not nearly as impressive as the previous armored guy you were with, that you have taken on. But this is a environmental suit more than it is an armored suit, so. The chest piece caves in slightly, he slumps to the ground, you can hear him kind of gasping for breath in the suit.
Alright, I'm gonna just slap some webbing over his cracked visor,
Okay.
just so he doesn't die.
Okay.
I might feel bad.
As you seal up some of the leaks, yeah, his breathing seems to get a little bit easier. But he is unconscious.
I say take him, shoot him out of airlock. In an escape pod. But, you know.
Well, you know, the bug lady is probably still loading her food up. You can always carry it down there. Here, take this with you. Thump. Now, keep in mind, there were a lot more crew on this ship. They were all pretty much just locked in their quarters at the moment.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, if the bug lady's still down there, we kind of walk down and see if we can get some information on them and what's going on with them.
You walk down and you're like, hey, I'm loading up as fast as I can. I will be out of here in a few minutes.
We keep the crew.
Beg pardon?
No.
We keep the crew.
Well, hold on. You know, ask her, you know, the other individuals in the crew area, we gonna end up having a, you know, they're gonna end up fighting us, or are others in your camp of willing to leave?
Yeah, most of them are probably willing to leave.
Do you have friends in some of them that would go with you?
Oh yeah, the paid crew for sure would want to go back to the main fleet. The Shanghai members of the crew, I don't know what they're going to do. They don't exactly socialize.
Next question is, once they get back, is there going to be some kind of revenge attack?
Yes.
No? Well, I mean, that's not really my decision to make. This is going to be an embarrassing defeat for the captain. So his political rivals aren't going to be no big rush to come avenge him.
But I obviously know the captain is going to come for vengeance.
Oh, if I leave with I'm not leaving with the captain, by the way.
Yeah, the captain's not going.
But yeah, if the captain left, he would probably come back, assuming that he could rally enough support to get another ship, or or still had this one.
No, the captain is most likely staying with us. It's just if we sent, all of you back and just said, "Hey, we just want to keep this captain because he's attacked us." No one else would really bat an eye at it, correct?
No, the overall organization is a little on the loose side, and I don't think the captain really had friends good enough that they'd come for him.
Understood. To the rest of the squad, is that a workable agreement?
Yeah, I think Freak was pretty chill with that idea.
Eh.
So communicate quickly with the crew members, see who's willing to leave.
The paid members want to leave with the bug lady because she's going back home. She's going to wherever their little pirate fleet or pirate organization is based out of. The Shanghai guys want to go back to their original homes.
Luckily, we have multiple small ships.
Yep. Well,
Because
we
there was
don't have...
3 in that dock area.
Yeah, y'all destroyed one on planet.
Trick is, if we take this ship, we're gonna need somebody to stick around just long enough to know how it works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Launch knows how it works.
As long as somebody knows how it works.
And can it land? Because otherwise we're just going to be stuck up here if they take all the other ships.
Alright, the Shanghai members can all squeeze into one shuttle.
Anywho, y'all, I gotta split. I will
man.
catch you guys later.
Talk to you
Alright,
later.
it's on.
Have fun.
But as I was saying, the Shanghai members of the crew can all fit in one, and all they've got to do is get back to a civilized system, basically. And the overarching government will help them get home. There are things in place to help people enslaved by pirates. So that will, if you send most of the pirate crew off in one ship, and the Shanghai guys in another ship, that leaves y'all with one shuttle. As far as the question of can the big ship get to the surface and back up, yes, it just expends a lot of fuel. It's why they generally don't do it, but it is absolutely possible.
Do we have enough fuel to do that?
Oh yeah, you can go up and down a time or two before you'd be running short.
Alright. Do we
And of
want
course, the
to
shuttles have a much easier time of it being so much smaller.
do we want to get permission to land this thing, or do we want to keep it in space?
I think we should keep it in orbit for right now.
And keep the smaller ship landed?
Yeah.
Yeah, and from experience, the smaller ships, and truthfully even the larger ship, they have that stealth technology that human tech has a hard time detecting.
So yeah, I'd say we bundle up the baddies, make sure that's everybody on the ship taken care of,
Okay.
and contact the authorities and get them sorted in the super prison.
All right. So are the powered crew members that you took down? Are you you're keeping the captain obviously? The other two, and Rocky. I forgot about Rocky.
Yeah, the other 3, would have to be put in some kind of holding and then discussed with. But
So they're not leaving with Bug Lady.
Wait, what?
Are they leaving with the Bug Lady, or are you keeping them?
If the bug lady is willing to take them, maybe. But they seem to have pretty hard ties to the captain.
She's willing to take them. She figures her getting them out of here will be enough goodwill. They won't do nothing. Especially she's got Rocky with her too. Rocky's her bud.
The authorities on our planet have seen the armored individual, though. So us to attack this and not bring him back would reflect poorly upon us.
She's like, okay, keep him.
Okay.
Just, I don't know how long he'll live. I mean, have y'all ever dealt with methane breathers before?
We can. Methane production is not an issue on our planet that I know of.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, we can't produce it, yes. Fairly sure we can inexpensively produce methane.
Yeah. So yeah, you keep him. She ain't worried. She doesn't seem to be worried about the crew members that were down on the ground y'all already took out, in the park. So eventually everybody departs. You have 2 prisoners. Does anybody have the pilot skill?
For the small ships, we were able to do some.
For the small ship, it had an automatic recall button, so it autopiloted back up to their ship.
No, it's not.
Let's see here. Trying to think. I don't think Todd has piloting either. Where's his character at?
I don't believe any of us have piloting, no.
Yeah, it's not looking like it.
But now, I will say that Launch can probably operate the autopilot enough that it can get you down to the ground safely. But you don't want to get any dog fights or have to do any fancy maneuvering.
That's fine. We shouldn't have to.
So just using it as an elevator to get you to the ship and back, probably not a big deal.
So this means we have a space-based headquarters now, doesn't it?
Yes.
If that's how you choose to use this ship, sure. You could just be living here rent-free. Until some government does discover a way to detect it and comes and takes it from you.
Alright.
Alright, so you intend to keep the ships. Have I got your intentions right here?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's see. With a little program work, Launch could reprogram the computer for English without too much trouble. The ship does have a primitive AI. By primitive, I mean it's not actually like self-aware. It's AI more like we got these days, just a really, really good one. But it is not emotional or really self-aware or anything like that. But once you have taught it your language, you can speak commands and stuff. Alright, so you have wrapped up the space pirates. They should no longer be a threat. Upon returning to Earth, you turn over Viltro and the armored guy. Do you turn over to the regular police, or who do you go to with them?
Well, I mean, Viltro was being held in the Supermax, so we'd probably go to them.
You just land the ship there?
Well, I mean, we'd want to keep some, stealth or distance where it's not like they think it's a second attack.
So you come down with the stealth systems on land, then you get out and just walk him up to the prison?
Yeah.
I guess that's as good as any, really.
Okay. They'll take him. The warden's asking what went on.
We assaulted the ship. A few members of the crew stood with him. The members of the crew we know have committed crimes on Earth we have brought here. The others are being sent back, to their relative places, and any beings that were enslaved by this group are headed back towards their homes.
That sounds like you had a full day.
It was quite extraordinary.
You turned the methane breather over to him too?
Yeah, explaining, he breathes methane. The suit is mostly to keep it alive.
The suit did seem to have enhanced strength, but they've got stuff for that. So.
Yeah, it's like certain precautions will have to be taken to keep it alive, but not a danger.
Okay. They can leave him in the suit for right now. They have got facilities they can hold him until the government decides to do something.
It was just, this is the safest place we know to plop a superpowered being down.
Yeah. So he will take custody of those two, at least temporarily. The government may decide to do something with them, but.
Well, Iguani was already here, so hopefully.
Yeah. And you can see that the repairs on the facility are going at a decent pace.
Yeah. It's only been like a couple days. It's only probably been like.
Actually, I take that back. This is the same day. They're still cleaning up.
Yeah, it's only been like a few hours. Really.
Y'all immediately hit it up to orbit, took care of this, and came back down.
Popped back down and said, "We got him again, boys. We don't let our supervillains running high."
Alright. Anything else y'all want to do? Zach, Anna, y'all got anything?
I'd actually like to ask Launch. Hey, how are you so good with those computers up there?
It's time for that conversation.
Really.
You're a dick.
Was that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
When there's no one else around other than the team. Yeah, Unit also is asking how she knows an entire alien language well enough to operate a text-only, computer.
I'm tempted to do like the Terminator thing where he just peels off his hand.
Do it.
I'm not sure it'll grow back.
You probably have some sort of access port somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do something along those lines. Maybe not anything permanent, but yeah. But I'm not really of this world.
You're an alien?
Alright, fair enough.
Something like that.
Alright.
Are you
you're a little
somehow
bit
loosely
vague.
associated with the pirates?
Huh?
Are you somehow loosely associated with those pirates?
I mean, we're all from space, but that's about as far as it goes.
Alright, as long as you weren't like a beacon or something that turned traitor.
Of course not.
Well, I mean, you said you were a mutant before, but I guess you're just an alien. But I heard a little bit that you lied to us. But you're still my friend, and
I don't remember ever saying technically that I was a mutant. Y'all just assumed I was.
I think you claimed it at one point.
Yeah,
Okay.
whenever you're confronted, whenever we first confronted Bernard.
I don't remember this. But okay.
It was either that or confront the CIA guys. I forget which.
Well, would you
somebody
go
asked you
around
what you were.
declaring yourself a freaking alien? Do you want to end up on a lab table? Quite frankly, I'm surprised you haven't.
They've tried.
Exactly.
Anybody that might be paranoid,
Hey,
give me a willpower roll.
joyful.
Launch, give me a willpower roll.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap a determination point of paranoia agent to give a +2 to that.
Alright.
I'm gonna tap a determination point on my ETAI to add a determination point to mine too. And it was willpower.
Yes.
Damn it, didn't. I didn't add the 2 to that. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
7.
awful, but I still failed it.
It's 7 to 10. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Recluse, are you rolling or are you just accepting what she says at face value?
I'm just accepting what you're saying at face value. Recluse is a very trusting soul.
Let's see, so that's 7. You do not like the slight hesitation in her voice when she said, "Of course not," to your comment about not being a beacon or turning traitor or something.
I don't really remember if how I put her thing, whether or not she knows that she's a beacon or not.
Oh, okay, well. Let me see. Let's see. Beautiful, single-minded. Infiltrate human society.
While she was driven to collect data regarding Earth and its people, she did not comprehend why, nor could she recall the place of her origin beyond a set of coordinates.
Okay. So she knows enough to know she's from space. And she's maintained like a super level of curiosity. Thus why she's so easily distracted by the internet. Okay. In that case, there's a slight hesitation when she says that. And you get the impression that she's not necessarily sure of her answer when she said that. But not that she's deliberately lying to you.
Are you robotic enough to do a full diagnostic on yourself?
Am I, Jason?
Not on your mental capacities, no.
No, but as far as like...
It's like a psychiatrist trying to analyze himself, you know.
No, but like... A surgeon... Well, not necessarily. If a surgeon x-rayed themselves, they would notice that they had a low jack implanted in between their forearms. They know if they had a tracking device in them. If they could look at themselves.
If I remember correctly, Launch was a ship. And after crashing, basically built this body out of what was left of the ship to try to infiltrate. Or be able to move around, if I remember right.
That sounds right.
Damage to be able to function, the ship began the process of synthesizing a convincing human-like machine for the AI. So she built this body and basically downloaded herself into it. So yeah, she would know if she had a low jack because she was the one that built the body after the crash.
So she knows she's not being tracked by anyone.
But she was specifically sent here to infiltrate, collect data, and call someone to the place. She just doesn't remember that part.
Yeah. So like I said, there's a slight hesitation and she's not entirely certain.
Well, that's why I'm asking is like
Oh.
a diagnostic to see if there is the physical capacity of doing that in the body.
Yeah, no, she could run a diagnostic on the body, yes.
Because that is straight up what Unison would want to know is you may not think you're doing it, but you could be doing it.
I haven't really thought about it, honestly.
You know, are you capable of running a diagnostic?
You said yes, Jason?
Yes. Especially with the medical bay and tech bays on the ship.
Yeah, can we get somewhere where you can check to see if somehow you are letting off a signal that can
Sure.
be tracked?
Okay.
Since, the aliens showed up that you recognize in the town you're in, it's highly likely something triggered.
I don't know, but they were just pirates. But yeah, let's go find out before any more show up.
Alright. Use the facilities on your ship. By next session, y'all need to name the ship.
'Cause how many sessions did it take us to name the team?
Several, I forget exactly. 4 or 5, maybe. It was bad.
Boy,
The defeat.
we love you, Jason.
I know. No, but you run a diagnostic with no trouble. There's no secret communications. There's no weird signals coming out of you. Your system is pretty self-contained. You can't even tap into Wi-Fi without your phone, so
I'm partially broken.
And the body was made to infiltrate humans, so if a human was giving off Wi-Fi signals, they'd be a little off.
Well, I mean, there's probably so many bouncing around in this on a city block you wouldn't be able to tell anyways.
Probably. But the ship was also damaged, so you were just working on what you could.
Yep.
So
I
safe.
tell Unison what all we found out if he wasn't there to witness it.
Alright, so she's safe, and this was just kind of a coincidence.
Yep.
Strange, but alright.
Well, Hanford is a big city. It has a lot of space exploration.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of super tech.
And they did come in destroying, technology that could detect them or technology that might help you get to them,
It's just covering all the basics.
Yeah. And digging through the ship's computers, their strategy was they were trying to cripple the space industry while they were here. Grab up a load of, slaves and any other valuables they might have seen. Go home and come back with a larger force before you could rebuild your space program.
Well, knowing that they need to come back with a larger force, or plan to come back with a larger force.
That was Viltro's plan.
Yeah.
It's like, this little backwater world make a good base, of operations. They had not counted on the sheer number of superhumans on the planet, though.
But yeah, unit will address launch directly and go, I apologize for any for suspecting you at all.
It's fair, I wasn't very forthcoming.
Now, to be fair, a lot of us aren't very forthcoming in this group. Literally, I think the only one that tells the truth all the time is Recluse.
Hmm.
When has the Myrmidon lied?
I mean, when has he also told the truth? I mean, he's kind of dodgy.
That's true. He just didn't give out much information.
I'm just saying that there was an alien attack and multiple alien attacks, and then y'all find out that I'm from outer space. So, I mean, I would put 2 and 2 together, too, so,
Alright. Other than that, I think we're about wrapped up for the...
Alright. Papers have a field day. It gets out that you dropped the pirates off. So you are... Really, this has got people outside the city talking about you. This makes the national news. You had an alien attack on a city. A small band of recently assembled heroes ran them off.
And literally their leader escaped and he got captured the same day by this group.
Yeah, basically.
It's angry.
A few talking head types kind of wonder, well, if they left with the ship, will they come back? And if they left with the ship, how did the team get back down to the planet? Does the team have one of the ships now? Is the government looking for it? And that kind of stuff. Conspiracy theorists are having a field day with this as well.
Well, I mean, they have access. They fully know who the legal representative of Unison is.
And in the next few days, he'll be getting contacted from people. Wanting to know if there's still a ship in orbit or, what all went on with that.
Of course, discussing with the team what information is allowed to be spoken about.
But y'all can think about that for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much got us for today. It's about 4 o'clock. If no one's got anything else to add, we'll go ahead and wrap here. This will be another advancement for you.
I would like to add that Launch is going to ask everyone to keep it between themselves. He doesn't, want to get a late night visit from the not FBI guy and disappear off the face of the world.
I will go ahead and tell Launch I will do the best I can to keep that secret. But those FBI guys tend to have some kind of mind-affecting technique.
Well, hopefully they can't read minds, because that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
Saying, trust me, I know it's like that. I want to keep a few things private.
You start with your love life.
Love life.
But girl, have you forgotten? Because I'll never will.
Look, the only thing about that confuses me is I assumed you were originally human, so I thought your attraction would still stay within the realm of
I think you're desperate. It's been too long.
Maybe he was into, Monster Girl mangas or something. There ain't no telling. Maybe he was into bug girls before he became a bug. Who knows?
Yeah, but see, even that, they have humanistic faces.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, that's the entire thing about anthroids. They still have mostly human parts in the parts you find attractive. Their arms and legs can be weird, but most of the body is human-looking.
I don't read much manga, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.